Colorado two-way star Travis Hunter wins the Heisman Trophy in New York City, completes and crowns an epic season we've never really seen this type of level of participation, let alone skill at both sides of the ball in college football. A very worthy Heisman Trophy winner. Pat, how great of a season did he have, and how does this translate into what he's going to do next in the NFL?
Incredible season. Happy for him. Happy that the rest of the voting public saw it the way I did and voted for him. If anything, it's the first time we've seen a season like this since Paul Hornung in 1956. So once every 70-some years or so, we get a season like this. He's not just tireless. He's also fearless. He caught passes. He defended passes, but he hit people, and he put his body out there to make the catches, and he made Colorado better. And I can't wait to see him try to do both in the NFL, Ross.
Yeah, just incredible. And I, too, I voted him number one. It was tight in the end for me, at Ashton Jeanty, between Ashton Jeanty and him, but it's too hard not to vote for him, a two-way player. I think he's sixth in receiving yards a game, and he's fifth in passes defended a game. I tell people all the time, Colorado had three of the best players in college football: a quarterback, Shadir Sanders, a receiver, Travis Hunter, and the defensive back, Travis Hunter. It was incredible to watch him, and I'd agree with Pat. I'm glad the voters saw it like we all did.
What happens when he goes to the NFL? He has said, quote, "I want to play both." It means positions. A lot of people told me I wasn't going to do it at the college level. I ended up doing it. I know there's a lot of people telling me I can't do the NFL. And then when I end up doing it, they're going to say, I know that's a lot to bite off, but hey, I believe I can do it. I'm not going to say like I'm the best ever, but I believe I could do it. So why not go out there and do it? Nobody else has done it. Indeed, two ways in college, incredible. Historic, it got him the Heisman. Two ways at the NFL, not sure it's even possible. Pat, can he do it, though? This is Travis Hunter.
Well, I really hope that whoever drafts him gives him at least the chance to do it, because I think you owe it to him and his incredible talent and his drive to try it. And it may be that that's the best way to convince him to one side of the ball or the other, is when he does try it and it's like, it's just not quite going to work. Or I could be an all-pro cornerback as opposed to just being a tired cornerback who also is pretty good receiver. So I would give him the chance. Ultimately, I think he ends up having to choose one side or the other. He could be a little bit like his coach, Deion Sanders, and dabble a little bit in both. Champ Bailey dabbled a little bit in both. But I'm not sure you're going to spend your entire career playing full-time both ways.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. I think he ends up on the defensive side for the most part. But when he started this year, you talked to scouts, and that's where they saw it too. He was going to be a DB. But then he had this year, and he had these catches, these incredible catches, and then all of a sudden you did hear from the NFL side, well, hold on, wait a minute, maybe he's a receiver, or maybe he can do both of these things at the pro level. But I tend to agree with Pat. It's just too tough in the NFL, and if you are playing both ways, I do think it impacts the other way you play. As a receiver, I think it impacts you playing DB. It just tires you out, and vice versa. So I think he ends up on the defensive side, but maybe he does dabble a little bit in both. I think he can do it.
I could see him as a situational receiver. Listen, every guy you're covering in the NFL, 4.4 speed. There's no plays off. It's really hard. Also, injury risk of just so many reps. But hey, we love Travis Hunter's spirit. This is a kid that decided, I'm going to go to Jackson State as the number one recruit in the country. It will not hold back my development to go play at FCS level. And I'm going to play for Deion Sanders. Then he goes to Colorado. Guess what? It did not hold back his developmental level. He's a phenomenal player. Heisman Trophy winner. He's going to be a top 5 pick, and he's going to be fun to watch.